Hey YouTube, it's Felice HD. I am back again. So the episode starts off with actually it's a surprise. Um they were having a surprise get together for Grace. Wow. The FBI is there to search the house. Oh, he's a meta. He said he's FBI, but he's not. He's a meta. It's a SWAT. They not real. They not real. When he turned to the side, he had light in his eyes. They up to something. They just trashed their house. Oh my gosh. They said he embezzled money from Garfield. He said it must so Lynn is saying it must be Tobias. I don't know. Oh. So Lynn is saying she's handling Tobias, but Jefferson doesn't look so confident. He's like, he apologized to Lynn about the other night. He said that he wasn't trying to suggest, to jeopardize her sobriety, but he's like, she said him and Jen is coming back to normal. And he's like, it's a little early for that. She said that's Jen. He's not accepting it. He's not. But oh, so she is having a hard time. Jen and Anissa they're trying to clean up the room, and she was like, "That's really hard trying to exercise restraint while they just come in here and act up." They trashed their house. I can't believe they did that. Well, she's getting all these different mm. She said one thing that does not change is your peers. I know that's right. She's nervous about going back to school. So I'm wondering how they're going to spend that. So they did a camera and they're showing. So, yeah, so the guy they sent in there was from Tobias. So that was, yeah, Val set that up. So now they're trying to check on the status of those new meta guns that they have in the works with the lady that's working with Gamby. Wow. Tobias has confidence. So he's telling his assistant now that he has confidence in Dr. Stewart. He says she has no idea what's going on. Wow. She was right. Tobias was behind this. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what he got out of that. He seemed to be really excited that because they had like a body cam, whoever that was that they sent through there had a body cam on. Excuse me. He had a body cam on. So they recorded the whole trip through their house and they recorded them trashing their house, which I mean, that's so foul and so petty. Like, they started a rumor now. So the news has spread. And so the kids are starting to post online about the accusations of Jefferson embezzling money from the high school. So they are anticipating having to confront that when they get back to school the next day. Jen is already nervous. She's like, I gotta go back to school. I don't know what's gonna happen now that everybody is blaming dad for something. Um, I think this is all a distraction, honestly. They're using those weird charges or whatever they done doctored up to be able to just run down on Jefferson whenever they feel like it, basically. Um, I think it'll be interesting to see what's gonna happen the remainder of this episode. I would like to see a little bit more of the plan unveiled with the whole situation of what Tobias is up to because it isn't 100% clear. We already know that he has his sights set on the Pierce family, but I'm interested to see what the specifics are of his plan because right now it just seems like once he gets these meta guns, he's going to start targeting um people. Now we know that Lala is out of the picture because he actually got commandeered by the other lady that was running through the underworld. I can't think of her name right now. But so he's out of the picture right now. Um I can't think of any more predictions offhand. I think it'll be interesting to see the dynamic of the new Jen returning to well, I was about to say Beverly, returning to Jefferson High. Um, we are going to hopefully see a little bit more of the exchange from Thunder Race now that they are a married duo. So her name is JJ. She's lying and basically saying that she's their niece. Okay, TC is there. Okay. I love TC. He came to walk her to school. He was like, look, they like to pick on the new kids. So she was like, look, I am still the queen of Garfield. I love it. So they're headed to school now. She has a backstory of how she's gonna explain showing up out of nowhere. All right. So we fast forward to Gamby's lair. And Lynn is there checking in with Gamby. She needs to talk to him about this whole. He's getting the minerals that's necessary for the protective suits for when these other new guns roll out. So she's trying to get Gamby to determine what meta powers Tobias's attorney, his that he's in cahoots with. She's trying to determine what meta powers she has. And so in order for them to determine it, they have to try it out on somebody. So they're going to give these superpowers to Gamby because Lynn she's stopped with the meta boosters. And so she doesn't want to get triggered. So now Gamby has whatever superpowers the assistant had. He's like, he said he don't feel anything. She said that he's supposed to feel something when she gets shot with the powers. So for some reason, when she administered the special powers to him, it didn't work. He said he doesn't feel anything. So um the other teacher the other teacher came to Jefferson because he had been letting him stay at his father's house. The other kids, uh-oh. He had been letting him stay there when he lost his. Oh, so he got a house. He had been staying at Jefferson's dad's house and he got a house. He said the albino dude came by the house with a developer and said they get grants and funds to relocate and stuff like that. So he helped him get that house. Now he knows that Tobias helped that guy move out of the house so he can try to come and take it. So now we're fast forward to the halls of Jefferson High. And TC is asking if she's having any side effects or if she's feeling weird or anything. Ah, I know that's right. So there's a kid in the middle of the hallway taking a stand and everybody's recording it and he's bashing Jefferson. Mm. Wow. Wow. They going at it. He was like, why you trying to ruin that man name to get clout, bro? Mm. Okay. She was like, you want me to introduce you? Okay. Like, what's up? Wow. she thanked she thanked him for taking up for her basically for her father, but wow. Yeah, they hitting it off, okay? Bet. TC is chopped liver. He's like, "What's up? You good?" He said she thirsty. I know that's right. They got band class together. Hey. Uh-oh. Don't tell me we about to have another. So it's gonna be Jariah, okay? Hashtag his name is Jariah, so and her name is JJ. So yeah. Hashtag Jariah, okay? Because I'm still, I don't care what nobody say. And I was saying this last week. I, hey girl, I feel what's happening? But listen, Jen got a new connection. She got a new face, new attitude. So she got a new connection now. Okay. He's showing her around and things. They was talking about it last they talked about it last week in the painkiller episode. He seemed like I'm going to forever be Team Kennifer, okay? Even though it don't look like it's going nowhere at this point, but I'm gonna forever be Team Kennifer, okay? Um, but it looks like the new kid on the block, which is Jen's new look, it's definitely got all the boys CR, okay? So we're on commercial break right now. Um, just to do some predictions, I think this whole mess that Tobias is stirring up is going to jump back and bite. I don't know how, but I know they're looking at his assistant as the one that possibly issued the fatal shot to the mayor. So, um, if they can prove this, then he may be short one of his cronies. So we're at 21 minutes in right now. And this commercial break is basically after having their surprise wedding celebration interrupted by fake meta police, fake meta FBI to search and terrorize the Pierce home. Then on top of that, it's the new face of Jen's first day at Jefferson, and it's going so far so good. Um, Tobias is up to his shenanigans on 1,000. We don't really know what's next for his plan, but we do know that he has his sights on the Pierce family. He has his sights on Jefferson, and he's looking to, um, excuse me, to use Lynn. And she knows she's being used, but she's trying to use her powers for good. So she is partnering with Gamby now to see what she can do with these powers that she's gotten from um, his attorney. And Tobias's attorney has some sort of powers, but they're trying to figure out what. Gamby said he took the shot of the meta powers that they have for the girl, and he didn't feel anything. He was like, nothing, crickets. So I'm interested to see what's getting ready to happen with that. Um, we haven't seen anything from the law enforcement, so I don't know what the chief is up to right now or any of the police, but It'll be interesting to see how they're going to respond to what's going on in Freeland right now. All of this developing that Tobias is supposedly doing, we know there's a hidden agenda. We know that Lala is off the scene for now, but for how long? And then who else? Um, hmm, I can't think of anybody else right now. Oh, Gamby and the lady that's creating the guns. Okay, so there has been a delay with the release and the rollout of the new meta guns. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in Freeland when those hit the street. So now Jefferson is getting more insight from the guy that was living in his house about the hospital that Tobias is trying to build. He doesn't want to sell his dad's house, but it's in the way of where they're trying to build this hospital. He's talking to Jen now about what happened with his dad house. So she asked, "Can they do it?" And he said, "Yeah." Oh, so he is upset because he wanted to be able to leave it to the kid. He wanted to leave it to the girls. So she told him to go ahead and sell that house and get that bag. He said it's about the principle of the thing. Your grandfather worked hard for that house, and I have every intention of leaving it to you. But he asked her how her school went, and she said it went fine. So there's a lady in the hospital that's expecting, and Anissa's going to look at her. Oh, Kiki. Okay, so Kiki got a baby. So she said one of the tests came back abnormal. Mm, wow. She said, "Can I talk to you in private?" Anissa is getting ready to say something to this new doctor. The guy was like, "We'll take care of those markers." So they partnered with Monta Vista. They getting ready to. They got all these different. So he's getting ready to use the new technology that they're bringing in to try and correct the cystic fibrosis that was flagged in the unborn fetus, that the baby that's in her. Oh my gosh. Wow. Um, wow. So we're fast forward to the factory where the Monte Vista where the meta guns are being made. So he's whining and dining, Miss Ma'am, and she has no idea. Okay, so he just set off an alarm in there, but they have approved off of the design of the gun. He has the wiring on his phone, so he just set off the alarm. She just told him that she was going to check the she said she was going to check the alarm system, and he is going in to get some of the Prometheus or whatever so that he can make the suits. She has a ton of it. Uh-oh. He's changing something around. I don't know what he just did, but he doing something. Uh-oh. He did it in record time, so she didn't even notice. That damn Gamby. Don't play with Gamby, okay? Gamby be ready. Who is this gentleman? Oh, this is the guy that the lady I mean, this is the guy that the lady hired to do the to hunt down all of the people. He's trying to figure out who Blackbird is and where she is. One member of the resistance. He has one member of the resistance that he's torturing, and he won't tell where Blackbird is. He can right kill him. He just broke his neck for not telling him where Blackbird is. So now he has to try to figure out where he can find Anissa. This guy, he is really up to something. I can't remember where she found him, but this is the same guy that ended up getting Lala. So we're at commercial break right now. I completely forgot about this part of the story. So now I'm really confused because I'm trying to figure out what are they going to do with this guy, this untouchable? He is just after them. He has his sights set on them. Well, he's going to start with Blackbird because he's looking for her as a leader of the resistance. This should be interesting because he's no nonsense. This guy's really, really dangerous. And he kind of came out of nowhere, but I think it was like sort of it was like what do you call it? When they had the other issue, they had the other issue when she was trying to find Lala. That's when she ended up linking up with this guy. So now she has a whole list of people that she wants him to go around and rough up and off and do all kinds of stuff to. So while we're on commercial break, I'm trying to really figure out where I think, because it's what, 33 minutes in. I'm really trying to see what, I mean, you guys comment. Let me know what's your predictions for the next half of the show. Interested to see what's gonna happen with Jefferson's family home, the his dad's house. I think that's really horrible what they're trying to do, but he doesn't seem like he's against it. I think he wants to fight it. So I think they're going to be in for a fight. Um, he doesn't seem like he has a problem with fighting for it, but I think he's trying to figure out what's the big idea. They said they want to put a hospital there. Um, but really what it is Tobias is just targeting him yet another way. He did say he was going to try to make his life a living hell, so I think that's what he said he was coming after him and everything that matters to him. So that's pretty interesting how he's going about it, to see how this plan plays out. Now these accusations that they have against him with the school, now that's a totally different situation. So now he's getting bashed online by some of his clout chasing students. um I'll be interested to see what's gonna go down with that whole situation, especially because there's no gravity to it. I don't know if Tobias is gonna go through the trouble of trying to at least make it look legit. Who knows? So Jen is checking in on Grace. So Grace is talking to her about her powers as far as her being a shapeshifter. She's like, I can read very well. So she's telling her about the whole situation with the kid that was bashing him in the hall. And she was like, he's devoted his whole life to that school. So she's talking to her about the guy. Yes, crush. Crush, crush, crush. Okay, so JJ does like him. So now Tobias is coming up, and he's doing his politician stroll. He has a whole podium. He's running for mayor. Oh my goodness. Tobias is a savage. Wow. He just threw Jefferson under the bus. He was like, I think Jefferson has been arrested on embezzlement charges. Don't quote me on that, but He just brought the guy up there that he helped get that home and said that he was homeless, as if Jefferson didn't help him by letting him live there. Ooh. So TC is scanning the computer, and he said that TC said he can't hear. So they go away. TC's powers go away whenever Gamby comes near him. Yep, that's what it is. Yep. Yeah. So when Val is a nullifier. So so nobody can use their meta powers around Tobias's assistant. Lynn referred to her as a nullifier. So anytime anybody, because TC was trying to scan the computer, and every time Gamby walked over, he couldn't do it. And then when Jefferson tried to fire up his powers, he couldn't do it. So now they have determined what Val's power is. He has her around him all the time so that no one can use their meta powers on him. Tobias is so smart. But I think his biggest issue right now is that well, TC has determined that when he was scanning the computer to see what financial records they had on this to base those charges on, he said that it looked legit. It looked like Jefferson had taken some money from the school and put it in his daughter's trust funds. So he said, okay, I didn't do that. He said, well, I know you didn't do it, but it looks like you did. So now we got to try to figure out how they managed to do this. I'm like, wow, he really went the extra mile to make it like try to make it really look legit, which is really sad. Um, but other than that, now we know what Tobias's assisted special powers are. So now they're gonna figure out how to finagle that. Grace and Jen had a heart to heart about this new guy at her school that she's feeling. So we'll see where that goes. I thought it was a cute connection, so we'll see how it works out. I'll be interested to see how this plays out because now Tobias is at the head of the Freeland government, or but at least he's trying to. He's running for the role of the mayor. I don't even think they have any idea. The voters do, the citizens. They don't have any idea of who this guy really is. I think that he's trying to disarm the metas in so many ways by number one having his assistant with the nullifying powers, and then trying to roll out those meta guns. So it'll be interesting to see now where this is going, because and then they have this other guy that the lady that runs the brothel has tasks with trying to eliminate Anissa, and she has a whole list of people. So Anissa's next up. Um but she's trying to figure out what technology Mona Vista has rolled out. So you guys let me know in the comments if you have any predictions. We're at 9:44 for this episode. I really think that we're going to see a little bit more of this plan rollout. um There, okay, we're back from commercial break, and Jen is talking to Uriah, and they cut the music program. So they suggested maybe they could possibly raise the money for the music program. So they haven't said how they're going to go about doing it, but JJ, she comes up with the idea that she could possibly help raise the money for the music program. So now Dr. Stewart is she's reviewing some of the records to try to figure out what's going on. So she's been checking on the stability of she's been checking on the stability of the cells that are in JJ versus the cells that were in Jennifer. Lynn called Jefferson. So Jefferson said he's heading to the sanctum right now. I'm trying to determine what this is that so the test that she ran for Jennifer said that she was stable, and now JJ says that it's uncertain. So she can't tell if JJ is stable. Uh-oh. Blackbird and Grace is on the move. So they're in somewhere, and they're trying to Blackbird has a flash drive, and they're trying to pull. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. That was a ninja star. That dude is there. So Grace heard it. Uh-oh. 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 It's the tear gas. Uh-oh. It's that guy. Oh no, he is fighting both of them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. What did he just lassoed Grace with an electronic uh-oh. Anissa is giving him the business. Oh no. Grace is getting ready to flip out. This lasso that he put around her feet taser. Oh my god. This dude is a animal. Oh my god, he is an animal. He just knocked Anissa out. Uh-oh. Grace done turned into a cougar. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo! Uh-oh. They jumping him. He's in trouble now. Lord. Grace just back kicked this man into a file cabinet. Uh-oh. He just let a thing go off that is tearing Grace up. Oh no. He about to slice Anissa. Jesus. No. He's so dramatic. Ooh. Woo. That cat is killing him. Ooh. She'd have turned into a leopard. Mm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Anissa is cut pretty bad, but they made it out alive. I'm not gonna lie though. He's noting that Grace is a shapeshifter. So he couldn't get Anissa because she was with Grace. He's speeding out now. He gotta try again next time. Cause he wasn't ready for Thunder Grace. Okay. It's 9:51, y'all. What's the prediction now? I did not see that coming, but listen, I'm glad they were together because he gave it a run. Oh my goodness. It was touch and go for a minute there, but listen, I don't think he was ready for what Thunder Grace was given. Okay. I'm sorry. I just got so caught up in the moment. Okay. That fight sequence was intense. Okay. So the guy that the lady that runs the brothel that she hired to basically deal with the whole Lala situation. Once they got him in a compromising situation, he's kind of out of the picture right now. So she has an entire list of people that she wants this guy to go after. He's already killed one of the members of the resistance because he was trying to find um Anissa and he wouldn't give any information about her. So he ended up finding her while she was on a mission. And I don't know what information, it was hard for me to kind of determine what information she was trying to get out of this one computer. She went in this office with a flash drive and she was trying to get some information out of a computer and she was talking to TC at the time. But in the process of doing that, Grace could tell that somebody was on the premises. So he was able to actually locate Anissa and he was trying to take her out, but he wasn't able to do that because she had her better half, she had her significant other there to have her back. So I find it odd. Um, hey, what can I tell you? The only thing I can say about that is strength in numbers because that guy is quite a challenge. I wish he would really use his powers for good because he could help make a difference, but he is a problem. So, any predictions for the rest of this episode? So, Monte Vista, the company that's rolling out the guns, Tobias Tobias's assistant is coming in there roughing up the guy that creates the guns. Uh-oh. He is taking too long with the rollout. And so now the guy's applying pressure. He's coming over there getting the golf clubs. Wow. So they've determined that it was the guy that was actually the one that they didn't have a gun. Into he sent the bullet into the mayor instead of actually using a gun. He has powers where he has another bullet. So he has powers where he can move things around and he's holding a bullet. Mm. So they just found out who actually killed the mayor. So we're fast forward now to TC. He's chilling, trying to solve a Rubik's cube, and he's chilling in the in Gambit's lair, and he sees it light up. The screen lights up. Oh, he's talking to Painkiller. So the guy is going to he's trying to work with the computers that are attached to Khalil's head. Oh my god. Ah! He still talking about Jen. I'm trying to tell you, Team Kennifer all day. It is. It is. Wow. Oh wow. So Khalil is going to re-enter the scene because he said he used to collect for Tobias, so he knows where the money resides. Okay, I love it. I love it. He was like, "Let's get through this procedure." He just told TC, "Let's get through this whole brain scan painkiller thing, and I got you all trying to find something to clear." um Mr. Pierce's name. So that is everything. So the assassin's name is Ishmael. They're trying to figure out where he came from and who he's working for. Wow. She's letting Gamby know. She's like, look, if he's hunting us, he could be hunting the whole entire family. That's what you need to be worried about, okay? How they gonna leave us off the hook like that at 9:59? I love it. Guess what? We'll be back here next week. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings. Until next time.